let's talk about my first marathon, right? So I call this a marathon against myself, right? Because there's a marathon event and there's a marathon against yourself, right? Marathon event, this is like, the event that you go out there with hundreds of people. You guys gonna run, and there's too many people in the side, right? And the difference is in a marathon event, there's a lot of people in the side. They're gonna tell you like, let's go, push, you got this. 1 more mile, 2 more miles, 3 more miles. Let's go, we're almost there. There's too many people's gonna cheer you. But the marathon against yourself, you're gonna go out there alone by yourself. You're gonna run alone. Nobody's gonna cheer you, and nobody's gonna tell you like to keep on going, right? And before I started this journey, somebody told me that it's gonna take me like 5 to 6 months of training to complete a marathon because it's really hard, right? But guess what? I did it in 2 months, right? He told me a lot of things. He told me proper training, the right nutrition, the right sleep. He mentioned a lot, but he's missing one thing. He didn't mention the right mindset, right? So in this journey, right, it's really hard. My first week, my day one, my first mile took me like 30 minutes, right? I run, walk. Really tough. It's really hard, right? But I had to keep on going, right? Because I trust the process. While in this journey, I run. Again, I started walking, and after that, the next week, slow jog and just progress, right? All I had to do is like, keep on going, right? Of course, nutrition is very important, right? There's no way that, like, you're just gonna run and eat McDonald's, eat whatever, right? So you had to have a right food, the right food, right? More protein, right? And also recovery, right? Massage, doing yoga, um, like stretching, things like that. And again, moving forward to my first marathon, right? On that day, I didn't plan of running, right? I just woke up and I'm like, man, today's the day. Today's the day. And I'm just gonna run, right? So what happened is like, on my first mile, couple miles, my first 15 miles, I'm so excited. I'm just running. I feel like, yeah, this is it. I'm gonna hit my PR. That's the goal. Run a marathon against myself, right? First 15 miles is easy, right? And while running, it's really crazy because it's getting harder and harder. Every single mile after that 15, it's really getting tougher and tougher. It's really hard. And my last 5 miles, that's the hardest miles ever, right? My calves is starting to hurt. My body is hurting. I'm in pain, right? And while running, the other version of me is talking to me already. That version is telling me to give up. You're in pain. Let's call Uber. Let's take subway going back home, right? And the other version of me telling me like, not today. We're gonna finish this 26.5 miles. And this version of me, I'll listen to this version of me, not to this version right here, right? And in my last 3 miles, it brings me a lot of memories. Brings me to those moments when I'm struggling in life. Brings me to that moment when people rejected me. Brings to that moment when my loved ones passed away. Brings me to that moment that I got bullied. Brings me to that moment that I was homeless, sleeping on the street, sleeping under the rain, starving. Brings me a lot of moment on those last 3 miles. And it's really hard, right? But this version of me right here just keep telling me, keep on going, right? And sometimes in life, whatever you do, right? You train so hard, whatever it is. You go to the gym, you're trying to be strong. And sometimes we forgot one thing, the mindset. Mindset, right? Maybe some of you guys heard this before from Eric Thomas, right? He mentioned about the lion, right? So lion might not be the strongest, might not be the fastest, might not be the smartest, right? Might not be the tallest, but what? Lion see the elephant as a food. Why? Because he got that mindset. He got that mindset. The lion has different mindset. Got the power. Moving forward, I finished at 26.5 miles. And it's very emotional. I'm very emotional. Told myself that I'm proud of you. You did it. Proud of you for not giving up. Proud of you for not giving up. I'm talking about it in general, not just because I finished that marathon. Talking about I didn't give up in life. When I was 18, I was in my suicidal thoughts. I didn't give up. I did not give up. Been through a lot of things. Got bullied. Got bullied for not having a parents. I didn't experience having a mom. My dad is there, but he works overseas. Most of my life, I didn't experience having a parents. Been through a lot of things. I did a lot of bad things in life. I used to question God. Why me? But right now, everything makes sense because of those struggles, because of those dark moments, because of the pain, because of those rejection, bullies, and everything. I'm in this moment that I help a lot of people that who used to be me. I used to question God, and now He gave me an answer. This is it right here. Go back to that marathon. Sometimes in life, you're gonna go through those pain. You're gonna go through those pain, to those rejection, to those things that you don't want alone by yourself. And all you had to do is to keep going. All you had to do is to trust God. All of those painful moments, all of those pain, man, telling you right now, just temporary. Once you overcome that, you're gonna see a different version of you. And that version of you is gonna be permanent. Those pain is temporary, but every single time you overcome those struggles, you're gonna see a different version of you. And man, that's it for today. And I hope this video helps you, and keep on going, man. If you're watching this, I'm proud of you. It means you didn't give up in life yet, right? Trust God. He got you for life.